How interesting.
How interesting.
It makes us think that the stars are all about us.
Are all about us.
Astrology tells us that the stars are all about me.
How about me?
I want to read my horoscope now.
My horoscope now.
Well, before you do that, you have to listen to what another specialist, this time a psychologist, has to say. Paul Rogers, a Sagittarius, teaches at the University of Central Lancashire in the north of England.
A Sagittarius. He might be independent like me. Yes, go ahead.
Okay, well, he might spoil the fun you're having with your newspaper. Here he is.
People are misperceiving these generalised statements as being unique to their own personality. There's other cognitive biases that people fall prey to, for example, the confirmation bias. If you believe in something, you often look for evidence to support that belief, and you'll ignore evidence that rejects that belief.
He talks about belief, something which you think is true without much proof. He says that people who think horoscopes are true do so because the predictions seem to confirm what they already think about themselves.
Yes, people look for evidence, an indication that something they believe is true. But it's all in their mind and not in the stars themselves. People believe what they want to believe. They need some sense of control over life.
You know what? This is true. Believe in horoscopes or not, it's very comforting to have this sense of direction in life.
Everything seems so unpredictable. Here's something predictable. Our quiz. Let's go back to it and see if you got the question right. I asked you, which of these famous people were publicly criticised when it came to light that they relied too much on horoscopes? Was it Margaret Thatcher, Nancy Reagan, or Michael Jackson?
I said Nancy Reagan.
And you were right. Nancy Reagan, wife of the late President Ronald Reagan, has long been interested in astrology. In 1988, she was criticised and ridiculed when it was revealed that she had consulted astrologers during her time at the White House.
I knew I was right because I'm always accurate.
Of course. Well done. Right, well, before we go, could you remind us of some of the English words we've heard today?
Personality. Observant. Adaptable. Astrologers. Astronomers. Insignificant. Domestication. Evidence. Belief.
Thank you, Neil. Well, that's it for this programme. Please join us again soon for 6 Minutes English from BBC Learning English.
Here's one thing you can predict. We'll be back. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That was 6 Minutes English from bbclearningenglish.com.